Hey everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center for WKYT, streaming to you live on Facebook and on YouTube. So, weather out there today is fantastic. It really is. You look at the numbers, you walk outside, you've got a good mix of sun and clouds, and you've got numbers that are already deep in the 60s. I'm talking 68 in Richmond. I've got 70 in Danville. So the forecast high for today, I've got 75, kind of a broad brush I'm painting with that. I think some of you are going to be warmer than that. I think some of you are going to be maybe just a smidge cooler. So we're going to run right around it. It's going to be nice. But with that available warmth and instability, you can fire off a better chance of showers and thunderstorms. You already see some of this activity out to our west. Well, that is plowing through several other states, or it has through several other states. Right now it's mostly in Indiana with a little bit over into Illinois. There's some warnings along this too, warnings closing in on Indianapolis too. So look at all that lightning. That's an intense line of thunderstorms. But notice the tail end of it gets all the way down almost into Kentucky and then kind of fades away. Well, here's what a lot of the data is projecting, and I feel pretty confident with it too. So as it moves forward, this takes us up to 12:30. See, that's got it through Indianapolis. It's closing in on the current radar. This is an hour from now, and you can see that it's right there moving through. It's intensifying. Now, when it gets to Covington, Cincinnati, it could arrive on the hot side. And what I mean by hot is it could run in there with some decent thunderstorm activity. That might be a little strong as it blows through. But that's not my worry for today. That will move on out and then fade away. Let's zoom in a little tighter, and you can watch as the progression of the next bigger, more widespread round of rain starts to take shape. You get all these showers and storms from Louisville, Owensboro, back toward Evansville, and then you get some into central Kentucky. This is past midnight. So the timing on this is going to be, for any significant weather for our region, I think it's going to be after midnight tonight. You can see the elements lining up there. And it's not that it's a big time shot of severe weather, because it isn't. It's just the fact that you are tracking these showers and thunderstorms that could be isolated with damaging winds and some hail, at least quarter size. Now out to our west, when these finally come together out there in several other states, golf ball sized hail or bigger. It's some big time stuff. But for us, the rest of the day on Friday, after the severe threat goes away, general showers and a cooler day. Obviously, if you're under some rain, it's going to feel even chillier than that. And then everything starts to wrap up on that end. So what we're looking at, tonight's severe weather threat, and this is after midnight through 6 a.m., I think is the peak for a lot of the intensity. We have a marginal risk, which is the lowest level, but it's still a risk to mention and to talk about, because the dynamics are there to support thunderstorms that can produce damaging winds and some hail. And there is a very low-end tornado threat. It's on the lower-end side, so we have to just be aware of all of those elements. So I've got it broken down that from midnight to about 6 o'clock, wind of at least 50. Associated with these thunderstorms. Well, 50 doesn't get you a warning, but 50 gets you some issues, okay? So some gusts of up to 50. Hail, quarter size, there's a decent shot of that. The wind and the hail are about neck and neck, and I've got them highlighted here in that category. They're neck and neck with what's going to be more likely with this setup. And then everything else is a lot lower. You might get a quick 1 to 2 inches of rain, which could lead to some high water issues out there in some cases. So that's our immediate threat and what we're looking at for this first round. All right, let's lighten the mood. Let's get out of the severe weather talk, and let's get you into St. Patrick's Day. And this, what I'm doing, I keep forgetting to add it to the title. It's really for Saturday, even though St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday. But most of the activities that are going to be happening here in Lexington are going to be happening on Saturday. So we're at 8 o'clock in the morning, 41. The blessing of the keg is at 10:45, and it's going to be 47 degrees. So yeah, there's a little chill in the air, but we do end up in the 60s if you're going to be downtown for the latter part of the day. The extended hour by hour, this is based on the European model, and you see the rounds of rain. It's quiet on Saturday, that's why I went with some decent numbers there for you. Sunday there might be a stray shower or two develop, but the better chance of moisture getting back together is going to come in the form of rain-snow mixing even as we get into Monday. And I don't think the snow's a big deal. It's just the fact that it's on the map, and it's on the map right there on the final full day of winter. You get a little rain-snow mixture because Monday is the final full 24-hour period, because by Tuesday night at 11:06 p.m., we officially hit spring. I appreciate y'all stopping by, giving me a few minutes of your time. We are going to be talking more about all of these issues, and if anything changes, and it could with some new data, if anything changes, we'll have the very latest coming up for you for WKYT News at noon. That's going to hit the air and the streams in about 24 minutes. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day.